Takartha Zenyatta is a fictional character from the game Overwatch. He is a robot built to resemble a human being, an android, or Omnic as they are called in the game. But not just human, he is specifically made to emulate the monks of East Asian Buddhist philosophies. There is not much lore on Zenyatta's origins or the Shambali order of which he is a part, but one thing is clear: his philosophy.
True self is without form.
Zenyatta is a robot with a soul. He is a self-aware artificial intelligence that has a connection to the Earth and cosmos that many of us, even humans, lack. Zenyatta realizes that regardless of what we are made of, we all come from the same thing: the universe. He understands that one cannot exist within the universe without also being the universe itself. True self is without form. The soul, consciousness, life, existence, all is immaterial. No matter what we are made of, no matter where we come from, no matter what we believe, we are all part of, and therefore are, the universe. Zenyatta, by his nature of being a machine, has a creator. Whether that creator is human or another machine, it cannot be disputed that he was designed and created with intention. An argument could be made that he did not occur naturally through processes like evolution. Or did he? You may have heard the phrase from physicists, "We are Stardust," and this is true. In the early young universe, shortly after inflation, all that existed after quantum mechanics was hydrogen gas, which condensed into stars, which fused heavier elements before exploding and dying, starting the process over and over again until the universe cooled and the dust from dead stars condensed and fused into new stars and even planets around those stars. And from those planets, at least one anyway, life emerged. And that life evolved from a single-celled to a multi-celled to plants to animals and to eventually humans. And humans, like all nature, both create and destroy. Under this view, there is no such thing as unnatural. Because humans are a part of nature, what they do is natural, and even if it is not in harmony with the rest of the ecosystem, it cannot be considered in any way unnatural. Even though, when throwing plastic into the ocean, it causes terrible side effects, it is still natural human behavior. If humanity occurred naturally, which it did, whatever we do, even if it is to destroy the planet we developed on, is natural, because we come from nature. Under this view, the word artificial simply means that humans had a hand in its creation. But artificiality is no less natural than the sun shining through the trees, than the wind blowing through the forest, than the ants creating an anthill. It simply means that humans were involved in its process. And this is the view that Zenyatta takes. Does he exist? Yes. So, therefore, he must be a product of nature. So what that he was made intentionally? So what that he was made in a factory or assembly line? Is a baby that is planned any less natural than one that was unplanned? Is a baby born in a hospital less natural than one born at home? Delivered via cesarean or vaginally, is a child not a child? Is it therefore any more unnatural for humans to shape their environment to suit their wants and needs than it is for birds and beavers who do the same with nests and dams? Is a house really anything more than a complicated human nest? However you may or may not feel about these questions, it is clear how Zenyatta feels. There is no difference between the natural and the artificial. They are one and the same. True self is without form does not mean that the true self lacks form or is non-existent. Quite the opposite, in fact. For as Zenyatta and the Shambali order know, true self has no form because true self is all form. Life, death, natural, artificial, on earth, or in space, it does not matter. For the universe is all, and all is one. True self is not one's body or how one identifies, or even one's own egoic sense of self. It includes those things, but it is much, much more, because true self is reality itself.
True self is without form.